Fabrication of piping systems and related equipment represents a significant growth opportunity for the United Association and our signatory contractors. It's a pathway to stability and strength for local unions and employers. Fabrication shops, both large and small, can be found across North America. During economic downturns, when some UA locals grappled with rising unemployment, which hovered at times near 40%, the jobless rate for Local 400 in Appleton, Wisconsin, stayed in the single digits. And for members who actually did get laid off during those tough times, they quickly found work alongside their fab shop brothers. This is an example of how fabrication can benefit a local union. Other locals have experienced the same success related to their fabrication programs. And now, as work continues to grow, the welding boom is expected to persist. That means plenty of work for the fab programs at Local 400 and others who have embraced the fabrication revolution. Too much fabrication work is still being done overseas and by non-union shops. Our challenge is to take that work back because we know we have the skills and knowledge to do the job better and provide more value for money spent. Local 400's curriculum for a fabrication apprentice is split evenly during the day between shop and classroom experience. The results? Better welders with a high number of certifications, all before they obtain journey worker status. In a successful fabrication training program, apprentices learn on every type of machine a fab shop has to offer. This submerged arc welding unit allows users good penetration welds with high disposition rates. It can fill up any weld joint quicker than with manual welding. You can weld many different types of materials on the SubArc welder, from carbon steel to stainless steel and nickel alloys. For apprentices, training on this automated machine usually begins in the second or third year after they have a good understanding of the welding process. One of the big advantages of the SubArc machine is that workers do not have to stop to clean up any of the flux left behind on the pipe. It will continuously fall off. This is a Miller Dynasty TIG welding machine. Apprentices can program in amperage, startup, and takeoff. Water runs through the torch to keep the head cool. It also contains a built-in frequency unit that starts the weld slowly, then ramps up. This tip TIG machine, which is attached to the Dynasty welding machine, is a hot wire feeder that automatically feeds the wire into the weld, helping remove impurities. All specialty welding machines are set up with the tip TIG process. This SubArc station consists of a turntable, manipulator, and power unit. A shop has to have these three components to do any kind of pipe fabrication because the SubArc is a flat-only position. The pipework machine operates the RMD system for running rough passes on the pipe back in the SubArc area. These four booths contain specialty welding machines that are used for aluminum. They also are all set up to use the tip TIG process during training. The Watts Oxygen Acetylene Cutter slices bevels on test or practice coupons from 2 inches up to 8. The Marvel Mark II saw, an automatic feed-forward saw, cuts coupons, straps, and pipe for both fabrication and welding. This larger Hydmex saw cuts up to 16 inches diameter for SubArc classes and pipe fabrication. It's a hydraulically driven tool with a big bite. The Watts beveling machine is used for all small bore cuts from 2 inches to about 4. It's mainly used for super coupon testing. Workers can save on prep time with this Manufacturing Solutions pipe beveler. Practice coupons can be cut down to a 2 1/4 inch length and beveled at both ends to reduce training costs. The pipe testing coupon bender bends coupons mechanically for final inspection. This George Fisher saw can cut anything from 3/4 inch up to 6 inches. It's used for all small bore, thin wall, stainless, food grade, and sanitary grade cuts. This machine is more precise, but also more costly. These booths are all set up with a dual feed wire feed, Miller machines, and Miller 350 SMP. They're used for multi-processes, including wire and stick. It usually takes apprentices 4 to 5 years to complete training in Local 400's facility. They are then prepared for any equipment and job they encounter. The UA International is looking at Local 400's training model to see how other locals can benefit and develop their own fabrication training programs. There are challenges to getting a shop like this up and running. You have to have one or more contractors who will buy in, and that can mean huge upfront costs for them. The efficiencies offered by fabrication are increasingly being recognized in many industries, and the UA's hope is that with our ability to provide skilled workers, signatory fab shops will begin to pop up across the country. Signatories that can shift over to this type of work will know that the United Association is behind them, and they will be confident that we will provide the trained workers they need. Local 400 teaches a class to help other locals set up and establish a fab shop apprentice program. They have an open door policy and encourage other locals and contractors to take a tour of their facilities in Wisconsin and observe the equipment and processes that have made this shop a model operation. For more information, contact the UA Training Department or UA Local 400.